just posted on here. But all right, friends, we're going live to answer the questions you guys ask right now. Hop on YouTube and say, hey, sound good? I hope, because it's on there. 78. We got, geez. Well, you better talk to them.
They're not on there.
That don't matter. They're gonna be.
They're not yet. I'll put it on you.
I look like a little gnome. Need to flatten this bad boy
down. No one
down.
on there yet.
That's okay. Go to all comments.
We got one thumb.
One thumb. Oh, there's 4 people.
All right, we got 4 people.
Does
Here
that
we go.
mean that?
Yeah.
Jeff Bailey. He's always on there.
Jeff Bailey.
Hello. Okay,
All right.
so I went to all comments.
We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
for you guys that are on here, hello everyone. I made a post on YouTube community and the Cory Wheat Customs Facebook page, and I, we didn't have parts and stuff, so I said, hey, give us some questions. We'll answer them on next Wednesday's video. When we were going through there, I thought we'd have like 10. Where I don't know how many comments we got, but we got way more than 10. So we were making our YouTube video, and we got like 40 minutes in. I'm like, this is going to take forever. So we thought we would just get on live
And just kind of answer a few of them that we ain't answered yet.
Yeah. So
here we go. Back you all up. Beep, beep.
So we already did a handful of them, and those will be on Wednesday's video. And we're going to start here on these comments, and we'll go through these.
Laundry's done.
Laundry's done. Speaking of, well,
Cody is the first one.
all right. So these are all on the Cory Wheat Custom Facebook page. These are all questions you guys have written to us. So I would like to come hang out and work with y'all on builds. I live in Indiana as well, which is even cooler to have a guy making videos close to home. So there's that. So thank you, Cody, if you're on here. We appreciate that. This is going to be crazy because we're going to have you guys give us questions.
I know.
We'll stress out.
Going live really stresses Cory out because he can't think that quick to like respond. And then it's like a bunch of people on here are just going crazy.
Yeah.
And then they're like, why didn't you answer
Gordon
my
Walker.
question?
Hello, Cory and Hannah. Live chat on January 13th from Mount Morris, Michigan. Hello, Gordon.
All right.
All right, so Shelly Cox wrote us, love watching you both, and it was amazing pleasure meeting you both at a show in Ohio. Have you decided to build a she shed for all of Hannah's cans and collectibles, LOL? And does Cory collect or have hobbies besides wrenching? Love how you both work so amazing together and have a little spicy come back at each other's while
Mostly
working.
me.
Got crazy hair now. Hannah's she shed. So we put that box trailer thingy out there that the mousetrap's in. The kind of plan with it was
I want to make it look like an old, like maybe a gas station or a general store, and then put my cans out there on display. I would love to have a whole display room of all the cans, but right now it's kind of in the background. I've got a bunch back here, and inside of the house. So if our house ever catches on fire, it's just going to be like...
It's going to be accelerant.
Yeah, it's going to be really bad.
I have a question for you guys. You guys can give you guys a little project while we're here. Pepsi or Coke? Which one do you guys prefer, Pepsi or Coke? That's always been a question. Let's see.
Okay.
So while we read these, you guys tell me if you like Pepsi or Coke. We'll do that.
Wilbur Overspray Scott. Now, I cannot imagine that's his actual
I
middle
feel
name,
like that's his
but-
real middle name is Overspray. We're both alike, love building old trucks, and Amish just built me a garage, LOL. I actually haul an Amish work crew.
Oh.
I know how you feel, Wilbur. That's
Pepsi,
what I felt like.
Coke, Pepsi.
I feel like that's what I was doing the whole time the Amish were working for me. Sandra K says, I want a shirt. I went through this earlier. We have shirts on our website. We got mousetrap shirts. That's our mousetrap shirt. They're on the website. The only bad thing about the website, it's my own fault. My sister-in-law works for us, and she does an amazing job with the website, but I'm horrible about placing orders and getting orders. So
and getting like different sizes back in stock.
We have like 13 designs, but you can buy like a small to 4X, but if you want like this shirt, we have it in probably all the sizes, but we're missing maybe an extra large or a medium. I don't know. I don't run the website, so I don't know. But we do have shirts on the website, and we got like regular shop shirts. There's 13 designs on there, so you guys check that out.
People are saying Coke, and then Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew. Corey's a Dr. Pepper guy
Dr.
too.
Pepper. My question was Pepsi or Pepsi.
Well, they
or
did
Coke.
do that at first. They did.
They got sidetracked.
Shannon Pridemore. I can help with that.
Shannon.
So Shannon does our shirts. She's awesome. We're really glad we found her.
I have a project for you, Shannon. I Shannon probably hates me because I don't give her T-shirt orders. So
Corey's
I'm
like
hey,
a last minute guy.
hey,
I need these in next week.
I've done it to her where I'm like, hey, I'm leaving like 3 days. I need a whole order, and Shannon always comes through. But Shannon, I'm going to Oklahoma on February 14th. I need a T-shirt order, so I'll go ahead and tell you. So if you're behind, it's not my fault because I just told you.
Someone says, "Where's the temp there?"
Temp, it's like 22.
Right now, it's 70 degrees in the house.
Okay, I want a T-shirt. Can you show us how you do your air ride valves? Thanks. Honestly,
Joey Spears, which this
cool
thing is really cool. I don't know if you all can see that because
yeah.
of glare, but that is really cool.
my air valves, all I use is Air Max valves. They look like paddle switches for manual air ride. I like them. They work. There's different ways, like the C10 we're building, it's got an air management on it, and it's a nice, clean setup. I didn't like it on Hannah's truck because it showed the pressures wrong, and it wouldn't let the truck air up quick enough.
Well, okay, a lot of that is us.
We're not very smart, is what we're getting at.
I would prefer the manual just because it would lock me out of the air ride or the airlift system. If it feels any vibration, it would lock you out. And if we're at the rod run and I want to lay it down, you can't do that because it will lock you out of it. You have to be, yeah, you have to be like totally stopped. But we've talked to other people who have bypassed that and they absolutely love it.
Yeah,
so
it's probably just a user error.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely us.
we're putting that system on the C10. It's nice because it already has a manifold and stuff. Let's see.
Okay.
Jen Wheat.
Chelsea.
Oh. God.
Chelles.
Some of you guys got some crazy names I can't pronounce. Chellas Isabek.
Okay. Hey, Andy and
Oh, hey, Andy and Chell.
They have the blue and white Jeep.
Yeah, I remember them. We're enjoying your content. Love the 41. Andy is wonderful.
Andy is wondering.
Andy is wondering if you've thought about using a straight edge with the plasma to make lines easier to cut. Also wants to know if you're considering going to Jeep Invasion this year. We are hoping to get back this year. With the rapid healing process, he's looking forward to working again so he can get the motor fixed. Again, keep it up and great work. So on cutting stuff with the plasma cutter, I know you can take a piece of a straight edge and run it across to make a straight line. When we're doing these videos, you guys don't see a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I know that, but sometimes we're just goofing around. So, yeah, I know you can use a straight line, but I do appreciate you guys reaching out to us.
Wow, David Walls. Love the channel, guys. Would love to meet you guys sometime. I don't live too far from you, Palmyra. We go through there. You're on my hair. We go through there a lot. So, if you see us broke down, we'd appreciate the help. Miss you guys. Tim Davis. Is that like Tim Davis, the one that we met at?
Like
he
Tim
came to
Davis?
Shop Truck. And
oh yeah, that's Tim Davis.
Okay.
Hello, Tim. I'm pretty sure I seen him get a lowrider the other day, or maybe I seen something. I'm sorry, Tim. I seen you did something.
Big block Chevy sometime.
We have a big block Chevy actually in our boat, so there, we already used it.
Yeah. Gordon Walker, how come you're not driving the Cadillac? Well,
there was like 10 inches of snow here.
Yeah.
I drove it the other day and moved it into its new little shed, but I don't want to get it out and rust her out any more than she is, but I do love my Cadillac. Chris Wilson on here. I would love to see y'all and Tim Miller do a build together. Well, I mean, anything's possible. Tim's building.
He's building everything he's got in his
Yeah,
yard right now.
He's building a ramp truck and building Jen a cool little off-road truck, that 40 Chevy. So
Yeah.
he's got it going on right now.
I think
I wouldn't mind collabing with someone, but I'd rather collab with someone when it's warmer out. I'm a weenie. It's 22 degrees outside, and I promise you, it's got to be 24 in the shop.
I've been standing right
cold.
next to Wood, Steve, and when Cory's like, "You ready to record?" No, I'm not.
Yeah. King of the Ham. Would you guys be going to King of the Hammers in 2 weeks? So this is on you guys' live right now. I won't be making the King of the Hammers.
Oh,
that
gosh,
would be
no.
pretty cool, though. Could you imagine the 41?
I
King of the
know.
Hammers?
That would be really cool.
That may be something we can do in the future. A guy on Facebook here says, Ronnie Crumpa, how does titling work with the bills? Do you title the VIN on the donor body or the chassis or something completely different? Also still going to clone the Viking. Well, Ronnie, that's fine. You can try to clone the Viking. So how I title stuff is I use, say if I'm building a 1940s or say we're building Wild Bill, which we are. So Wild Bill will get titled as a 1960s Dodge, 1960s Dodge truck. I don't worry about the donor chassis, so it's sitting on a 97 Dodge. I don't throw the title away by no means, but I don't use the 97 title. So there's that. Trucks that don't have titles, what we do here in Indiana, we do a court-ordered title. So what you do is you go to the courthouse. So Wild Bill actually doesn't have a title. So what I'll do on Wild Bill, you go to the courthouse, you go visit upstairs. I don't even know what that is.
Never done that.
You go pay them $150 at the courthouse. $150, they give you a paper, and you got to write to the court why you don't have a title and why you need a title. So I just come up with a little sob story, and I'll be like, well, I bought this truck, or I got this truck, and I'm wanting to save it. I'm wanting to plate it and enjoy it, and just write them a letter, and they approve or they don't approve, and you get a paper from the court saying, basically telling the BMV to give you a title. So I've done that in the past. That's how I get a title for the truck. There's other ways to do it. That's just how I do it. So there's that. Let's see.
Someone said, "Why do you buy so many school buses?"
Where's that at?
Anthony Hobbs, you
I
missed
missed
these
him.
two.
All right, Anthony.
Mike Earl and Anthony, you missing.
Mike Earl was talking about the Cadillac. I know. I seen the Cadillac again. Why do you buy so many school buses? The school buses that run, I like because school buses are getting cheap and donor trucks are getting expensive. So like a Dodge truck, you're looking at $4,500. Back in the day, you could buy, like Golden Nugget, I bought it for like $1,500.
Yeah.
But now they're getting pricier and pricier and pricier. The reason I was buying school buses because you can buy a school bus for like $2,000, and then you have a good donor engine and stuff.
We will say, like, with the bus, normally they have had to been like upkeep to be in the route. So that's another good thing about buying a school bus. They do have like maintenance usually yearly. I don't know, I'm not a school bus driver, but I would guess it'd be yearly before they start back at school. Go ahead.
The reason I bought that green bus that we went to North Carolina with, the reason I bought it originally, I want to use the motor and tranny and put it behind the cab of Phoebe, the orange stubby GMC. I thought it'd be cool to put a DT466 and that transmission behind the cab and stretch it out like a cool semi kind of thing. So that's the reason I bought that green bus. It's just it's been too nice a bus to tear apart. The yellow bus, the war bus I bought it because the windows, I liked it. My plan was to shorten it, and then I decided to just put the whole bus on the green bus, but then Hannah and I have been talking, and that bus is pretty rough in the middle, so I think what we're going to do is take the back of it off and shorten it all the way up and make like a 6-window short bus. I like buses, so I don't know. There's
Here,
that.
right here.
Ronnie Durbin, are you all?
Robbie.
What'd I say?
Ronnie.
Robbie Durbin, are you all going to go to the Redneck Rumble this year? You can answer. I don't know yet.
Oh my gosh. I don't know yet either, but honestly, Wild Bill, we got from Bill, and he goes every year, says it's one of a really, really cool show, and we've heard nothing but good things. So that is definitely on our list of a new show that we want to go to this year. So that one is a maybe.
Yeah. So I'm reading this live YouTube right now. Andrew G, you guys, you said haven't seen any new videos lately. Hope you guys are doing well. We do a video every Wednesday. We did miss a couple Wednesdays a couple weeks ago, but for the most part, we're on every Wednesday at 6. So
we didn't do a video Wednesday of Thanksgiving, and then Christmas was on a Wednesday, and we didn't do a video then.
Yeah.
And then this Wednesday's video is going to be a lot like this.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. We do work a little bit, but it is hard to answer all these questions and work. I mean, he was trying to work, and it just wasn't working out. Yeah.
Well, I ordered parts, but they're supposed to be here Saturday. I'm like, well, that'll work out so we can film Monday and Tuesday and get you guys a video. But I checked my Amazon account, and due to the weather, all the parts got delayed. So it kind of snowballed my idea of what we were doing. I need to get... I hate when that does that. We need to get the Wild Bill tour apart and get it sandblasted, but our sandblaster, I don't want him to work out in the snow, and I don't know. He might come in the snow, I don't know. But I did text him and ask him, hey, I need you to sandblast. And he said, well, let's just wait for this snow to pass, and we'll go from there. And I'm kind of a weenie. I'd suck it up to get the cab off and get it sandblasted, but I hate for him to work in 20-degree weather, so that's kind of a thing too.
Okay, little dude Josh.
Hey, little Josh.
I can't wait to see you guys again this year and go on some crazy adventures together. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, they always go to Camp and Drag. We've always heard really good things about that. That's another show we've wanted to go to and just haven't made it yet. Bring back Sunday videos. Just kidding. I know y'all are busy, but 2 videos a week was amazing. Oh my gosh. I know. It is just really hard because when we edit, I mean, every single night we edit for the Wednesday video. So if we're recording Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we are editing every night. And then if he records Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I mean, every night we lay in bed and edit. That's all we get to do. We don't get to have conversations. We don't really get to talk. This week has been really cool. We've had Jayla.
We've been playing
Monopoly. Tears were shed. Cory went bankrupt the first time, then Jayla, and then Jayla again. And we had to explain to her it is just a game.
Poor Jayla.
She was really upset about Monopoly, and I thought, golly, we got it to be a fun game for all of us. And she just was really tore up about that.
She was very upset. Thanks for sharing the pictures. What's the next big projects for 2025? Any plans to trick out the hearse?
From Roger Warren.
Roger Warren said that. So first thing I want to do in 2025, I want to get done with all these projects. So I want to get the Grumman done. We were working on it tonight. We got some pretty decent little progress done on it. The Grumman, I don't want to say got on the back burner, but I was trying to put the bumpers on it, and it was setting just a little crooked. And I was trying to figure out why it was doing that. And I got that figured out, got the bumpers on it. And I need to just spend a little bit more time on it. But we did spend time on it today. We got quite a bit done. The Grumman's not really that far away from being done. It just needs a little bit. If it had like 2 good days on it, it'd be done. So I just need to spend that 2 good days on it. But I just need to spend those 2 good days on it. Anyways, back to the question of
Tim Davis said you going to the Freedom Fest this year. That is one we really enjoy.
I wasn't done. Hold on, Tim.
Tim.
Okay. We'll get back. 2025, I would like to get the Grumman done, of course. The C10 is going to be done. Wild Bill will be done. Once those are done, we're going to bring in a whole new fleet of vehicles that we already have on property. The crew cab Dodge is going to be one of them. The reason I say that, we already bought a donor truck. We bought a 2011 Dodge donor truck. Will be the donor truck for the yellow crew cab down at the bottom.
I'm excited about doing that one. The interior, I mean, I think it'll just be cool.
That truck's probably going to be the one that goes way out. So heat and AC. I know.
I know we had questions about that,
But-
so we did answer those on the video, just not on live.
I would really like to see the lineup this year be the yellow crew cab and the Hearse, most definitely. And
And the problem is,
I'd like to do the Federal, but everything costs so much money.
the Viking,
We need to do the
everyone's
Viking.
asking about it, and we have a new cab. We've had the new cab for 2 years, and every year we're like, this winter we're gonna bring the Viking in and put the new cab on it. It ain't happened.
We need
which
like 10 of us is what we need.
we need like 10 of Cory and maybe 3 more of me.
Tim Davis, Freedom Fest. Yes, we are actually co-hosts at the Freedom Truck Meet. So we will be there, Van Wert, Ohio. I don't know the dates. They sent it to me the other day, but yeah,
So it was in June.
we had a
Like-
great time hanging out with you and your family last year. So definitely swing by. But we will be in Van Wert, Ohio.
I'll be bringing a little kiddie pool again. So bring your what do you call them? Speedos.
Speedos. Shoo.
Awesome builds from Michael Cecil, Sean
Alfred. Would you guys ever build a Chevy C50 with a Cummins engine in it? Love the show. I don't see why we wouldn't. I have a C50 actually that I traded my little panel Chevy thing out there for, but with the snow.
The guy can't come pick it up because it's in the back lot.
Yeah, before we couldn't do it because it was too muddy. The ground finally froze. We had a little bit of window, but we were busy, and now there's 10 inches of snow out there. So I do actually have another C50. If I don't build it, I would sell it. It supposedly runs and dries. I haven't even seen the truck, but I traded for it. James Tabor, hey, in the Mousetrap, did you use the stock Mercedes Trans? Thanks from Rusty Helligans. Yeah, so the Mousetrap is running the inline 5 Mercedes diesel in it, and it's a stock automatic transmission. It does find that car. That car will do as fast as you want if you're brave enough. I will say that. I've had it doing, I didn't tell Hannah this, but I had to go to church with it that day.
Yeah, I know.
I was just seeing how fast it would go. I don't know how fast I was going, but I say every bit of 70 or 80 in that thing. It was a little crazy. There's my cat. My cat showed up.
Yeah. And
I rescued a cat a while back. He's right here. I don't know if you can see him.
No, probably not.
I'll show you my cat.
He's gonna have to rescue him again if you don't start sleeping at night because I
Hold
am
on.
about to put that thing outside.
I found this cat in the middle of the road. He's like on his deathbed. And I have a huge heart for animals. I couldn't just leave him there dying. So I went and he might jump up here. So we took him to the vet. We got him all fixed up. He was a black cat, and he was all matted and nasty and ugly. And he's a good-looking little dude now.
Fleas and worms. He was gross.
I got like $1,000 on a cat.
By the way, someone did say, why don't we insulate the garage? We just haven't had time or money. Honestly, the wood stove is doing good. On these really cold days where it's like in the teens, there's Rusty.
Here's my cat.
Hi, Rusty. Yeah, he's ignorant.
He's crazy.
But anyways, you're gonna get hurt. Rusty butt.
Well, here's my cat that I
Oh,
rescued.
gosh.
Hey,
Get him away from me.
Rusty, hey. Anyways, he's a little shy. He's a nice cat. He's just a little crazy.
Yeah, and he only comes alive at night when I'm trying to sleep. Cory will sleep through a tornado, and Rusty is really getting on my nerves. Someone said all but snakes. What is that? Oh, I think that's my Aunt Gina. Hello, Cory and Hannah from Easley, South Carolina. What's your Facebook? Cory Wheat Customs. Howdy, y'all are too cute. I don't know about that. And then Tim Davis said he'll be there with little Timmy. He wants to meet you guys. Cory, would be so cool to see you do the burnout competition and race Crown Vics at the Freedom Factory in Cletus Place in Florida.
You guys work on that, and I'll go do it.
Hey, I'm just curious whatever happened to the crew cab loadstar. It is lost in Nashville. We don't know either.
The stupid crew cab, man.
Can you build a GMC bowling
So
ball?
to fill you in on the crew cab loadstar, because I know it's been brought up quite a few times, like, hey, what happened to that thing? We were building it. A guy, where does he live? North Carolina. DreamWorks owns the truck. And we're building it for him. And then we took it to Tennessee to get a custom set of wheels on it. I couldn't really build it no further until we got wheels, because we're going to build a custom like welder bed kind of on it. So we needed a set of wheels, and we were doing like 26s on it and doing a big wheel setup on it. And it just kind of got on the back burner, I guess, to be honest with you. And I don't know, it's kind of out of my hands. It's out. The ball's not in my court, so I can't do nothing about it. I've kind of asked about it. Hey, can we get the ball rolling on this and get it going? And it's just chilling in a warehouse in Tennessee at the wheel company. So I don't want to say we'll never see the loadstar again, because probably what I would do, I don't know if he would do it or not. I thought about just messaging the guy who owns it and be like, hey, I'll just buy it from you and bring it back here and I'll just finish it. But honestly, it's just waiting on a set of wheels before I can move on, but I haven't seen it in 2 years, so that's that, I guess. I don't really know what else to tell you on that. Snakes are creepy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hope we got all of you with that snake video.
Will you guys ever make it to Michigan Car Show? We have a semi-truck parade every year here in Bad Axe, Missouri. Just think y'all would love to come into that, something like that. Anyhow, see you two on Wednesday. I mean, Missouri, we don't really ever.
Did you?
Or that's
do any of
Michigan.
these? Baby, I've been starting them up here for you to read down.
Let me. We'll look into that semi parade. I think that would be pretty cool. We don't really go to Michigan. We went to Michigan to buy a car once, but
We bought a milk truck, an old
we bought the limo there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like Four Rivers, maybe.
Okay. Beaver
Dam.
Dam. Hey y'all. He's got a truck about like the welder rig, a N600. Hey, are y'all gonna try to go back to North Carolina to WrestleMania to Village Custom? Josh puts on a great show. It was a really good show. We kind of addressed this earlier about shows. We haven't sat down to talk about our show schedule this year. We need to get to, so I don't want to say yes or no on that just because we don't know. We honestly haven't sat down. We need to do that because usually you can go on the website and go to CoryWheatCustoms.com and go to the meet us section, and it'll tell you where we plan on going this year, but we haven't done that. So any shows other than Tulsa, we don't know that we're going yet. So there's that. Are you coming to North Carolina shows in 2005? Well, I kind of just answered that. But thank you, Ed Pilligard, for reaching out on that. Bob Morrow messaged us and wanting to know what state we're in. We're in Indiana, the state of 10 inches of snow. Snow. Stall. I'm like Australian now.
Do they get snow in Australia?
John Akram Williams wants to know, how's it feel to be famous? Honestly, we're not famous.
No,
we're just
normal people. I mean,
two dorks just trying to figure out YouTube, honestly.
yeah. It has been fun. We never thought people would like watch us and be interested in what we're doing. So it has been a lot of fun to get to meet you guys and talk to you guys, see your builds. I mean,
Clay's on here. What's he doing?
Clay Sampley.
Clay Sampley.
What's he saying? And mine.
He said and mine. I don't know. Probably something I said.
Hard telling.
Clay, homie, what are you talking about? I'll keep an eye out for you.
Will you guys ever make it to Michigan? Oh, you
I read that one. Jeremy Graham says Rat Stock 2025. That's
this is why I can't stand his cat, too.
Rat Stock 2025.
Oh my gosh, look at me. Where did that come from?
Where is he?
He didn't
He's
even
right
get
here.
on me. Oh my gosh.
We have to sweep later now.
Yeah.
Rat Stock 2025. That goes back to we don't know.
Possibly. Everything is a possibly.
Yeah. This guy, Michael Richard Urin. Thinking of building my own version of the mousetrap. With what you know now, would you build it differently or change it in any way?
We would put a 4BT in it. Cory likes the little Mercedes motor, but
I like the Mercedes because it was like a $400 engine and transmission that we bought in a car. We bought a whole car for like $400 or $500.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we didn't do a 4BT because at the time, and they still are, the 4BTs are expensive, and we just figured the mousetrap was going to be like a low budget kind of nothing. And it's really been a nice car, and now I kind of feel like it needs a 4BT, but we'll just build a whole nother car because I'm just going to leave the mousetrap because the Mercedes works. There's nothing wrong with the Mercedes. 4BT, I feel like you could build it cheaper, and there's a lot more parts available for 4BT, but for the mousetrap, I think the Mercedes is okay, but that's what I would change, and I would put a different shifter in it because the other day it about ran me over. So the shifter in it there's no lock on it. It can vibrate back, and the other day it shot off in reverse and about took me out.
all right, Donald's really making a stink.
Where's Donald?
Donald
Oh,
Frick?
hold on, Clay. Oh,
I'm
ready for
ready
for Thornhill, Tennessee trip too. Clay's ready for Thornhill. Clay, well, homie, I mean, come down. I'm sure Brian and Heather, you can stay.
Mike and Cory,
If you do go to Thornhill, Hannah and I call dibs on Brian and Heather's master suite upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's ours. You can have the guest room when you walk in on the right. We get the upstairs.
Yeah.
So we call dibs. Homie.
Yeah.
Brian and Heather's probably on here like, who invited them to our house?
Donald Frick says,
Hello, Michael.
What is your favorite show overall if you could only go to one?
So all year we only had one show to go to.
That is really hard because honestly, I like different things about different shows. Like the Freedom Truck Meet is one of the coolest shows you'll go to just because, but it's not like an old car show. But it is really cool because it's at a fairgrounds. You never have to leave. They have food, shower houses.
You're talking about freedom?
Yeah.
Michael right now is disagreeing with you.
Yeah, I know he is. But Michael, I like Freedom Truck Fest. They have diesel drag races.
Michael's just mad he had to sleep in the merch trailer.
But I love that show because it's very laid back. I mean, unless you're throwing firecrackers in the porta-john, you're not going to get kicked out of that show. It's a really, really cool show to where people bring their daily drivers and show them off.
Turtle David said Thornhill for the W. Turtle David owns the square body. We did
right.
That. My favorite show, honestly, I'll probably go with the spring or fall rod run.
Yeah,
and I say that because
there's so much to do.
There is so much to do, but most importantly, we get to catch up with a lot of people that we haven't seen. Like when we go to these shows, we get to meet you guys, of course, but it's like being reunited with friends and family, of course. And it's just, I like that show just because a lot of our friends go there and we get to see a lot of you guys there. And can't beat Tennessee, so
yeah, cruising an old truck in the mountains is really awesome. That would have to be my pick.
You already picked one.
No, I didn't.
So you don't
I
get
didn't
it.
say that was my
you
absolute
go there
favorite.
and I'll go there.
Okay, bye. But I would have to say Rod Run too, just because it is really spread out, and you can sit on the strip and watch everybody.
You like going down to that one restaurant so you can milk those udders.
I do, yeah. At Apple,
there's a condiment thing that's a cow, and you
it's
get
called a condiment cow.
She likes milking the udders.
Yeah, I do. I love that for me.
All right. Tyler McKinney, I hope you can come up to Seaville on June 14th. I have a place for you guys to see. Bring the rock crawler and whatever it is you don't mind getting muddy. Well,
that is
if I get my air lockers fixed, I need to do that. But other than that, my dad actually was talking to me actually today. They're going to AOP that's in Alabama, and they invited us to go out to that. But we're getting some more snow, so I think they're kind of on the fence on going. But it did cross our mind. We thought about going to AOP this weekend and doing some wheeling with the 41. But okay, so have you ever thought about a 2025 calendar with you or Cory in your builds? Calendar. So we always drop the ball. I'll let Hannah do that. I got to figure out a charger. You guys are going to be.
Well, just use this one. My phone's almost charged.
Homie, give it to me.
But then how are you gonna set the phone
prop it up. I'll figure it out.
So we have thought about doing a calendar, but we're not very good at taking pictures like when there's snow on the ground, and so maybe that'll be a 2026 thing.
That mousetrap picture would have been good.
It would have been really. It still could be good for 2026.
Hold on, everyone.
Okay.
We need something to set here.
Well.
You hold on to this.
Okay. Oh gosh. All right. But let's see what we're even saying. Oh, calendar. Yeah, we've definitely thought about it, and we would love to do one. It's just been, oh, here you go. It's just been hard to get it going. We're gonna tape you guys down. I'm gonna pull them up here.
Here.
Okay, Cory. Gosh. All right. Oh, look, they're going to the side.
I know. That's why I needed the tape.
Will you be bringing the Viking to Ducktail Run? I'd love to get a side-by-side. Okay, he's got a really cool Apache, I believe. And have you ever thought about doing a weekend Patina class seminar? I know, like demonstration vehicle. If you do, just saying. Love your show and down-to-earth personalities. No inflated egos. This is his truck, and that's a really cool picture that he got at Ducktail.
If we did patina classes, then everyone would know how we patina.
Yeah, well, I would have to make you all be blindfolded and you'd have to feel your way to patina because I cannot share my secret with you.
I know, Clay. AOP's in your backyard. I was really thinking about going and surprising you, but
But if we did, we'd have to bring the welder rig, and that'd be another surprise.
Yeah,
we can work on it.
Yeah.
And I'll go to AOP.
That's what we should do.
Kelsey Mooney, enjoy watching the show. Here's a picture of my 1965 and 1969 Dodge Charger. Wait, where's her Charger? I'm from West Virginia. Are you planning any shows near Northern Panhandle, West Virginia?
58 flatbed.
What?
What 58 flatbed? The Dodge, maybe?
But here's her truck. Okay.
Oh, Hollywood? This fall? I might be able to make Hollywood, John. I do want to take it out.
John. Okay. Here's just purchased this 2004 Dodge Cummins quad cab, 2500 4x4. I want to fabricate a winch bumper for 12,000 pound winch. I'm looking at front winch bumpers and kits. Keep seeing not for diesel. My question is, do you know why that might be? Love your builds and videos. Looking forward to meeting you sometime.
Okay, hold on.
Why will that be?
Heather is on here. Heather says, Clay, we have all kinds of snacks and we have an Uncle Eddie in the driveway. If you would rather stay out there. Dang it. That means Clay would have that whole RV. That's okay. We'll take the upstairs because Heather at Brian Heather's they got
someone needs to feed the fish.
Yeah, and they have a radio in their shower.
And let me tell you, Brian and Heather keep their fridge stocked, and they need to because when Cory and Jayla come over there,
and they have
they're like little tapeworms, and they just eat everything in sight. And I feel really bad for Heather.
Well, they have. Oh, Heather and Brian's on here.
Chad.
So I got to answer a question about a bumper. Is that what you're
Yeah,
wanting?
yeah. I mean, that would be good.
Okay.
Here, read that.
I don't see why you couldn't just put the Dodge 1500, like, not for diesel. I don't really see why that would make any difference because the frame horn should be the same. So, David, to answer your question, I would just, I don't know why, I really don't know why that might be. I'd probably just get it and go for it.
There is someone who said, where's the second gen bin? We actually are going to take it to Tulsa. I'm going to be driving it. It smells like mouse pee real bad because they just make a nice little resort out of it. And then, have you guys ever met Sleeper Dude? No, we have not. Corey? And then, you need a Divco milk truck. Ever seen one in your area? No, but Hardcore Fab has one, and I've seen it in person, and it is beautiful, and I hope he gets to building that, because that thing is really cool.
Or
now listen.
Corey ever thought about building an old ramp truck? Yes. I'd like to build a ramp truck here.
I would like a square body ramp truck. Now you need to get back to doing this.
Okay. You missed the Dukes of Hazzard car. Oh, there's just a picture?
I already read her comment.
Okay.
About if we're going to the Northern Panhandle in West Virginia, any shows.
Carry on.
I don't believe so. Okay. Chad, from watching you guys, I build toy cars, never thought about patina until I saw you guys. And he did, oh my gosh, he really did do patina on these. He's got a whole McDonald's setting too. If you can see that. That is pretty cool. All right. Are you going to Peace and Grace Car Show again this year? I'm planning to meet you. That is a cute little car. Don't be mad if I call it cute, but it's cute. We don't know. That one's up in the air because the next weekend I think we're having a car show at our church that we're going to be really, really heavy kind of in charge of if we're going to Peace and Grace.
I seen someone ask, they were watching the Beatersville show and they seen 70s and 80s cars there when it's like a pre-68 show. I don't know.
When what?
Why are there 70 and 80 cars at Beatersville with a 68 and older?
Well, honestly, when we first started going, we've heard that it is a really hard show to get into, and it really wasn't.
Because I took our C10, and I'm like, crap, they ain't going to let me in because it's got a hood stack and a Cummins.
Yeah, it said no modified and all that, and we're like, this ain't going to be good. There is plenty of modified and stuff like that there.
Yeah,
so
I don't know why. They don't really enforce that, so. What else we got, babe?
Okay. Scott Craig, in 2023, I had 3 major surgeries between a total hip, knee, and foot reconstruction. Gosh. PT and managed to continue to grow my mechanic repair business. I found you guys, watch every video, and now look forward to every Wednesday. Keep up the hard work for you both. Okay, well, I guess that wasn't a question, but thank you, Scott. That's awesome. You were able to keep up with that. Lonnie Lyles Jr., would you two be interested in building a 2007 GMC top kick? I have 2005 Bluebird bus with a C7 cat motor, and it runs and drives. I'd like to take the motor out of it and put the top kick in. I am Lonnie's DJ service. Hey, well, I recognize that name.
Yeah.
Out of Bad Axe, Michigan. Thanks, Hannah and Corey. My number is beep, 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 beep. Feel free to call with more info. Thanks.
He really didn't even put his number.
Well,
he just put a bunch of stars.
Well, I mean, you would probably have to message him.
Honestly, right now, I'm just trying to catch up on everything we have. I'm not taking on any builds. I'm not going to say I won't. Right now, I got so much going on. I got to get done what we got in there before I even thinking about taking on any other builds. There was a question I was going to Ted Ned, I have a 96 12-valve donor truck. You got my attention. Brittany Street wants to know if you...
Brittany's on there?
Yeah, I just seen her somewhere.
I think... Wait, you missed her.
She said,
Brittany
you ever
Street.
thought about moving closer?
To Columbus. Well, I hear there's a nice property that just got bought there with a house on it.
Yeah,
and we can still make that neighbor mad behind him and move all of our crap there.
We did them a favor and took that yellow truck off the property.
I know.
So. Is that done with the questions?
Yeah, that's
that was
done.
all of our questions?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it won't load anymore, so I believe so.
All right, so we're on here now.
Yeah, now now we can only respond to you guys on here.
Yeah, if you guys are trying to figure out that you guys just got on here, we said we were going to answer questions in the next Wednesday's video. So we did some filming today, worked on the grubbing, did exhaust on it, and we did some questions on there. But there were so many questions that video was going to be 2 hours long.
Yeah.
So we decided to get on here live. So now we're going to take everyone that's watching Wednesday's video, like, hey, if we didn't mention your name in this Wednesday's video, go back 2 videos to this live, and we're gonna do your comments there. So now here we are. We're done with our messages. So I know there's a couple more that probably straggled behind that we kind of missed. So maybe we can address them too. But because I think Blue Chip Fabrication asked us a question too.
Hannah, any plans with the white Jeep you just got? Honestly, I really want to put like cool black wheels and bigger tires on it, but right now it's doing good.
Time out.
What?
All right, Tolly. He said how much, Ted. So Tolly's trying to buy this donor truck.
That.
Homie?
You can't be buying that on our live.
I know, yeah. Turkey?
Yeah, we need to know first from Ted. And then we'll pass it to you if we don't want it.
Okay, so now if you guys have any questions on live, we'll answer them. We'll be a little bit more focused on the live now that we're done. But just that's for you guys wondering what we're doing on here. That's what we're doing. So, Lauren, will you guys be at LST? Man, LST is a good show.
No, we will not.
LST is freezing cold when I went.
Yeah.
It was in Texas. It's in Texas. And it was the coldest place.
It was freezing. And then we had the Viking down in like the arena. And it was way colder down there than I could. Gosh, it was a cold show.
And
but then the year before it was like 80. The next year it was like 80.
And to top it off, we went to Texas in a snowstorm. Because that's when we first got with American Force and we took the truck down for American Force. We rented an Airbnb. Our Airbnb, the heat didn't work.
No, when we got to the Airbnb, since it was 80 the week before, they had the air conditioning on. So when we got there, But
they had it where you couldn't change the thermostat.
Yes, we could. We just didn't know how.
Because it was broke.
So we had to message the people and... I
knew how. It was broke. This is my story. No. Now they're all going to think I don't know how to mess with the thermostat.
You don't.
It was broke.
But we turned the oven on to try to heat it up in there. Cory, we put the shower all the way on hot and just like stood in the bathroom to where it steamed up because we were so cold. It was not good.
Okay. Ted says the donor truck. The donor truck's not for sale. Lauren said it was wrong year. It was cold.
Yes. And Lauren, you are beautiful, by the way. I always see your little profile picture come up whenever you're commenting. You're just so pretty. The
exhaust on Wild Bill, probably just going to go behind the wheel. I thought about a hood stack, but that only lasted for like 2 seconds. Then I remembered the farm truck days. And if you were having a good day without a headache, if you got in a farm truck, you're bound determined to have a headache because it was hot, so you'd want the windows down. With the windows down, the exhaust would blow in, and you'd have a headache. And I thought about capping it over when I owned it, but it looked so good with the hood stack, I couldn't do it. So Wild Bill, I thought about doing a bed stack, but I don't think I'm gonna do that either. I think I'm getting old in my old days. I'm gonna run a regular exhaust on her. Might even put a muffler.
No, you ain't. Let's see.
Donor truck. So Ted's not going to sell. Ted. I thought we were about to be homies and buying 12 valves. But.
Hi, everyone. From RC Modified.
Mark says, any idea I'm putting a 61 International Harvester and an 89 E350 frame cab mounts are driving me nuts. Need help. So, Mark, I don't know if this will help you any. What I usually do, I don't know if you could do that if it's an international. Depends on where the cab mounts is. I usually take the cab mounts off the old truck and marry them to the new chassis I didn't do this on my last build, on Wild Build, because of I had to have higher cab mounts, but...
You do not have to be ordained to marry those two together.
What? What are you talking about? You're stupid.
Because if you marry things, you have to be ordained. An ordained minister to marry people.
You're a dork. I would just use, try to use your factory cab mounts. I don't know if that'll help you or not, but I don't know. Without being there, I don't know. What's this blue button do? That's like
I think
is that a
filters.
filter?
I believe it's
Maybe
filters.
Like a
cat
or something. Remember that meme?
Yeah.
The guy. There's this.
Yeah.
I'm getting off subject.
They were having like a business
Court
meeting, and this guy
was a cat.
Because he turned on the filters. He didn't know how to do that, and then I just subscribed to your channel.
Well, thank you. Enjoy the dorks that we are, I guess. David Wayne Singleton, Hannah, were you able to do anything with the antique oil bottles I sent you?
I believe I'm looking at them in the kitchen. So yes, they are decoration.
Mike McCory, tell us a little bit about this Oklahoma show. So, Snowbird show in...
Snowbird?
What's it called?
Starbird.
Sorry. Starbird show in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's like a 2-story, 11-acre arena. We're going to be there Valentine's Day weekend, so the 14th through 16th. We talked to them, and they were kind of saying the Mousetrap would be a good fit for that, and we were planning on taking the Mousetrap, and we still are, but we're on the fence because the Mousetrap is a good car, but the paint's kind of flaky on it. We don't like the patina on it. It turned more froggy green. So the plan is to have it sandblasted and stuff before we go to that show. But
that's exactly a month from
now. We don't have it sandblasted. There's snow on the ground, so I don't know when it's going to get sandblasted. So we might take the military truck to that show. We don't know. But we've never been to Starbird. It's supposed to be a good show, so we're going to find out.
Oh, just wanted to say hi. Can you do a shout out to my son Clayton? He's watching now and loves you guys. Well, hello
Clayton.
You go ahead.
Well, thanks for joining in, and I guess hello, Clayton.
Jumbo, will you put a pickup step-side bed on 40's loadstar?
You put a pickup step-side bed on a 40's loadstar.
You can. Oh my gosh, Tim, I don't remember you being a
Tim's
big guy. Yeah.
He's not. Will I put a pickup bed side on a 40's loadstar? Honestly, I'm not taking on any new work right now. I've got to get what we got in the shop done and out because I'm looking out my window and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 trucks staring at me in the snow that want to come in. So I got to get what we got in the shop done, and then we're not taking on any customer builds. I'm not gonna say we're not ever going to, but right now I'm just I need to focus on what we got and get them done before we do anything else.
Have you ever considered doing a 4x4 12 valve on the Hearse? Yeah, but Cory kind of wants it slammed. So
I like 4-wheel drive stuff, but I feel like the Hearse.
He wants it slammed.
Yeah, I think that would be cool, just not that one. I mean, I've always had a dream. I'm a weirdo. I don't know why. I've always wanted a Hearse. And whenever I was getting that Hearse, I was calling my dad, and I was like, yeah, you won't believe what I'm getting. And so I'm finally buying a Hearse. He's like, you've always wanted one. I don't know why. Ever since I was little, I've always wanted a Hearse. And I don't want you guys to think I'm a weirdo about all that.
They probably already thought we were weirdos. No.
I just like the Hearse, the commercial chassis Cadillacs, just because they're different. They're not like the Hearse and the Cadillac. The Hearse is a 61, so it's a 61 Cadillac, but they're not stretch 61s. They're actually a 59 body with 61 front part of the fenders and rear part of the tail. So they're 59 Cadillacs, but the fenders from a 61 won't fit a 61 commercial chassis. So they're just cool, custom factory kind of cars, I guess I should say. And the Hearses are just like a cool, evil kind of station wagon, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I like it. So I'm probably just gonna do a lowrider I'm doing a 12 valve in the Hearse. I have the 12 valve in there. 12 valve on some like 22-inch black wheels. I don't know about air ride, just really low. Okay.
Okay.
Hi guys from southeastern Ohio. Well, it's small words I can't hardly read. Hello Jerry, thanks for doing that. Be quiet. Thomas Gomer. Got a back half that is bolt on, giving to marry it to old frame. Should I weld?
What we always do. Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't.
Yeah, you could.
We always do like brackets and kind of.
On Wild Bill, it's bolted, and the reason I bolted it is because that's just how it was in the factory. But I mean,
yeah, but like the Viking, when you put them two together, you just have like a gusset.
A lot of people kind of like on big trucks, they always say like, "Do not weld the frame."
Do not pass go. Do not
just
$100.
Just depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you feel better about it, I say do it. Love the show. Where has the Viking been? Viking's in the lean-to.
It's been tucked away in the lean-to. We kind of got into that earlier, that the starter, we were going to the Freedom Truck Meet, and we stopped for my sister's truck. The brakes were smoking. Whenever I went to start the Viking, it wouldn't start. And then the starter started smoking real bad. So we had to get it towed back home. And then we drove it a couple times after we got back home, and it did fine. Mm-hmm. Well, then we took it to the Medora Goes Pink car show, and I got in it, and everyone's got their cameras out, and Cory's already looking cool. He drove off, and the welder rig with all the trailers, and then here I am. And I go to start the Viking, and it wouldn't start. So I had to be roll started in front of everyone at the show.
I did fix the starter. The truck could go anywhere, but we just don't take the Viking out much anymore because the truck's safe. The doors are not safe. The problem is with the doors are the hinges are rotted out, where the hinges go to the door and where the hinges go to the cab, if that makes sense. But there's like nothing to weld it to because the doors are kind of so far gone that we can't really weld. Yeah, you can't weld them because then they start sagging again. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess you could weld plates and stuff like that, but that truck's been really good to us, and we don't want to. We want to do good for the truck since it's done good for us. So we bought it a new cab. We just need to find time to put the cab on the frame. So. We just haven't got it tore apart because, like I was saying earlier, we want to get these projects done, and then we'll pick and choose a new fleet of vehicles to be built. But that's the reason you don't see the Viking, just because it's just not really up to par right now. So, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought it was attached. Okay, so bucket of music, no questions, but just saying hey from 20 minutes up the road in Springville. Cool to see you guys grow in your channel. Well, that's really cool.
That is cool.
I wonder if we've met them then.
I don't know. Well, we ain't far from there.
Yeah.
Harley,
actually, my parents lived in Springville.
Harley Housley, are you coming to the spring rod run? Yes. Oh, you got some parts. Oh. Well,
we're always there.
Cameron.
Never had any Himalayan meat. I use Siri, so could be wrong, spelt wrong. Actually, we went to this place at Cave City, Kentucky, and we're pretty sure we all had the Himalayan meat there.
Yeah, that
was such a funny. If you guys have never heard of that Himalayan meat, what do you say?
I don't remember.
He said that's Himalayan meat.
Himalayan down the street.
Yeah, Himalayan down the road, and then we cooked them or something.
Kill.
Yeah,
that was a weird night. Remember that?
Yeah, because we watched that van flip.
Yeah. Big Al. I have a 49 Dodge cab roller on a 42 frame, no engine. Come pick it up, 5 window.
Big Al in California. How are you doing in California? Is that where the fires were, or is that?
That is. Come pick it up, huh? Gosh. So are you in California? If so, there was a guy.
It says Big Al, California.
I know, but that might be like his stage name. I mean,
okay.
Never know. Happy Bob Summers. Videos are excellent.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you, Hobby Bob. That's what it says. Hobby
Bob.
Whatever. Martin. I'm not even going to say that. Gonzalez. Gonzalez.
Say it with me. Gonzalez.
Hello from Mexico. Hello.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
Oh,
That's got to be my aunt. Yeah. Hannah
Bird
Lee.
nerd.
Yeah.
Will y'all say hi to Lindsay? She's a big fan. Hello, Lindsay.
Yep. Hey, Lindsay.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. We're just two dorks.
You know what I'm thinking?
Any update on the Hearse? No, there won't be until we get the stuff done that's in the garage right now. And what you guys don't know, we also have a beer truck that we've got to get done in March, and we have not gotten any hardly progress on it. That is a Jimmy job. Jimmy is really good. Cory kind of needs his help for that job because I told him I'm not a winter person. I really don't want to be outside.
What the beer truck is, our Snap-on truck, a lot of you guys have seen it in the background. Still, we sold the Snap-on truck. But the Snap-on truck is now going to be a beer truck for a local beer company down here. So I bought another box for it. I got to set the box on the Snap-on truck, put like a 6-foot dividing wall. The front half will be a cooler for the beer, and it'll have spouts coming out of it, and it'll have a kitchen. So I don't know how I got roped into building beer trucks, but this will be the third one.
Third?
The Grumman is
Well, that's not going to be a beer truck. It just looks like one.
Whatever. No questions. This is from Lost Cause Creations. No questions, but y'all are a big influence on jumping in and starting a YouTube channel. Loadstar C10, Shoebox Ford, etc. to build. Your Till Loadstar video was what made me grab one a couple years ago.
That's all right, well, then we'll have to go subscribe to your channel, Lost Cause Creations.
Let's
you all remember that too. Hey, y'all, stay blessed. Well, we are trying. You too. Hey.
That was a court hearing Zoom. The old lawyer's granddaughter did the cat filter. Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
Funny.
Martin thinks you are so beautiful.
It wasn't to me. Maybe not completely clone the Viking, but make it a sister.
Well, that'd be okay. Everyone needs a sister. Are we going to travel Route 66?
We wanted
that was actually a dream of ours, and it still is a huge dream of ours. But then we thought, well, maybe when we get the Hearse done, we could take the Hearse and then like sleep in the back and whatnot. I really don't want to, but and then when we bought the limo, we thought about taking the limo because that's humongous back there.
The limo was getting ready to go on Route 66. Just we got stuff we got to finish, and once that stuff's done, we can kind of breathe a little bit. So.
Yeah, it'll be nice to just have like our. I hate to be like, oh, it'll be nice to just have our projects because the people we're building for are awesome. They're not like breathing down our necks or anything. But you know there's a lot more pressure when it's for someone else. So that's that.
3 more builds.
Thornton Boys Garage. Hey guys from Alberta. Golly.
Canada.
Yeah.
Show. Did you see I think it's Canada's giving California like the airplanes to fight the fire, so that's really cool.
No, I did not see that.
Well, TikTok. My TikTok is full of wildfires.
Well, and they say
airplanes.
TikTok's going to shut down like January 19th. Who knows? Let's see.
Devin Shelton, I found a loadstar horse truck just like yours sitting in the field of North Carolina if you were interested.
Well, we don't need to.
Don't need to, but I might be.
Hello, guys from Jalisco, Mexico. Golly, read his name.
I'm not going to try. Ricardo.
Oh.
Macias.
Okay, well, I'm proud of you because I thought you were not going to pronounce the first name right. Mike Ress, oops, on your YouTube trip to Tulsa.
On your trip to Tulsa.
Well, yeah, but what's the oops about? What do we do? What's up, Cousin Mike from Tim Davis?
Yeah.
Greg Campbell. Dumb question. Do you like your current forklift? Or are you thinking about retiring the old girl?
Oh.
Depends on the day. But we do like it.
I do like that forklift. The only thing, it's got a bad spot in the flywheel, so it grinds when you start it, like, really bad. So it needs tore apart and fix the flywheel is what it needs. I do like the forklift. I just wish some days I just want to junk it. I won't. But
well, and we do wish it would go outside and, like, through the yard. And it would be really helpful if it would go through the gravel.
But it is really handy.
Just a little thing in the shop.
It just, honestly, just needs a good running little motor because it just, I don't want to say it's wore out, but it's probably not far, but it's a good little guy. Albert Pini.
Pina.
Hey, Hannah.
El Pina here. Gas station food critic designer. Just saying hey to you guys. Cory, love your new plasma cutter. Can't wait to meet you both. Okay, well, hello, Al. I did wear that shirt, and nobody got out their fresh food for me. But I did wear that to the gas station, and I will be wearing it on future trips as well. So thanks for the shirt.
It can be fixed. Nice hat. You both need a Stormy Cromer hat. Paul asked if we're going to Street Rod Nationals. I don't know what we're doing yet.
We never know when that is. And honestly, the first time we went, and was it the only time? I don't know. But we took the Viking one year.
They said I need a pit bike.
And we parked underneath the white tents. We didn't realize those are like reserved.
Golly.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot. But we didn't realize that those were reserved. Like people pay in advance and a lot of money to park underneath the white tents, and we just backed that Viking right back in there, and no one said anything, and then we couldn't even find where you check in at, so we just like went there, hung out for free, and left. We had good food, and then we left. So it was a good time, but I guess the rain that year stopped a lot of people from coming, and we got their spot underneath the white tent.
So Mike McCory, my cousin's asking how Brian Heather's son is doing. So Jace is doing good. Some of you guys may or may not know, but our friends from Sneedville, they were out first of the year on a side-by-side and had a accident. They didn't. Their friend had an accident. A little boy got injured.
But it was nothing that they could control. I mean, it's the craziest thing. I guess side-by-sides are known for, having plastic parts, and
a stick happened to come through and went through the glove box and hit him in the face, and went through a rough time, but the little guy's awesome and strong, and he's doing good. He's back home and playing in the snow. We talk to Brian and Heather every day, but Jace is doing good.
We bug them every single day.
They're probably wishing they never met us, but so thanks for asking Mike about Jace, and I'm sure Brian and Heather appreciate you checking in on the little guy.
And if you would like to get a Spider-Man outfit and go see Jace, that would be appreciated as well.
Man, you guys...
Golly.
I love you guys are messaging us that much, but I can't. I thought we were doing good, and then I scrolled down. I'm like,
we gotta hurry. We gotta talk in real high speed.
I know I am getting hungry. Are you getting hungry?
I thought about a Pop-Tart.
Ew. Pop-Tarts are gross.
Cory. Let's see.
Brian Morris. I'm not getting rid of the forklift, homie. Brian is who I got the tailgate from for the 41.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, it reminds me of Luigi.
The forklift, yeah.
It reminds me of, is that the little guy off Cars, Luigi? Is that who you're talking about?
Little dude, yeah.
Okay, then that's who it reminds me of. But Jimmy calls it Wally. Is that what he calls it? But it does remind me of Luigi as well.
I skipped some. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Any interest in trading for a 71 four-door Chevelle? 71 is a pretty car.
What you got that runs? Well,
nothing really.
That is, you could probably get any of these running, but we never care about the motor.
Man, I'll tell you guys a story.
Okay, let's hear.
A guy that follows us and goes to the restaurant, he was wanting a flathead Ford, so I was like, hey, I got one. I'll give you if you come pull it out. So, not really thinking nothing of it. He come by, and I'll be dang if he didn't get that thing running down there. I'm in here working, and I hear something running. I'm like, what is that? I go down there, it's that flathead. Fires it right up, and I'm like, I gave it to him. I mean, I told him I would give it to him, but...
Well, we wouldn't do anything with that anyway.
We wouldn't. I was just thinking, it's just an old... It ain't going to run. I mean, this thing looked like it been in the Titanic. And that thing just fired right up. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Okay, Miles on it, music video. Do you have a video from it?
You can go to Kane Brown's and watch it, but you ain't going to see it. You can see Hannah.
Barely. I mean, you would have to know. I'm in a lime green shirt in the very, very, very background in the tall truck. And really, We didn't want to record because
we had a video kind of made for that, but they made us sign these contract things.
And we thought, gosh, if you got to sign contracts like to not,
and it was like
you can't
for Sony.
like post anything until the video's out. We're like, we ain't getting in that much.
Because we had a whole intro made. We were really, we're like, hey, you can drive the truck down there.
And you can't even see the Viking.
I'll do like behind the scenes kind of thing, and we'll have a cool video. And we got there. We had to have 2 different outfits. They had to prove the outfits of what we were wearing. We had to sign a contract with Sony that we wouldn't post or do anything until the video was out. And at that point, I told Hannah, I ain't videoing because Sony's way bigger than us.
And like we were watching them film. And everyone's like, you're in the background. So we all had to move. And
it was a really cool experience to do that because, like, Whistling Diesel was there.
We did get to meet Marshmallow and Kane Brown. We got our picture with Kane Brown. He was super cool. But I almost felt bad for him because it was a full day of, I'm sure it took him a lot longer than the day. But it was recording all day. We watched him go around the track a million times in the back of that C10. I wish it was a Viking. I really thought it'd be cool if like Marshmallow was driving the Viking and, Kane Brown was in the back. But all of these people wanted to meet and get their picture with Kane Brown. And he just didn't have time to even think about anything. So I couldn't imagine being that, popular. Golly, Cory. All right, we got to quit talking so much. All right, go ahead. Well, you got to start where we were.
Well,
Cory, keep going up. Okay, watching.
Where you at?
Oh my gosh, the very top. David Cox, watching from Oklahoma. I love watching the cool builds. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, David.
You.
And we'll be in your.
Brent Lance.
Just bought the same plasma cutter you got. Paid $200. Haven't used it yet. Fixing a skid steer.
Brent's the one who bought the Ford. I was just talking about the flathead.
Oh my gosh! Fixing a skid steer bucket. I need to use it on.
That plasma cutter. I was kind of nervous about buying it. I got it, and I was like, I don't know, is this thing? That thing is a tank. I love it. So you're gonna love it. Just
it cuts like butter.
I didn't even know. This is gonna sound stupid, but I'm gonna tell you. I didn't know a plasma cutter would cut aluminum. I was cutting some stuff on the van today, and I was like, I wonder if it'd cut this. It cuts aluminum like nothing, too. That's where I probably sound stupid, because most of you guys are like, oh, of course it cuts aluminum, but I didn't know that.
Okay, Jeffrey Nees. Hello, Cory and Hannah. I sold the Mousetrap and Pigeon Forge. Are they going to still have the rod run?
I think so.
As far as we know, and they apparently... I don't know. Yes, I would guess so. But we're going to go even if they don't.
Cornbread.
John
Collins. Enjoy the channel. Met y'all at Shop Truck Gathering. And, the pasture. Cornbread was that C10 with the camper shell. It was gold.
Where are you seeing cornbread? Okay.
It said cornbread. I was trying to think, what was cornbread? It was that C10 said cornbread on the bug shield.
Okay, I remember that.
Yep. Always Trump. So sorry.
What?
I don't know. Robert says, Happy New Year from Ontario, Canada. Hope 2025 is good for you guys. Thank you and love your videos. Thank you so much, Robert, for the kind words. John Williams, got to get back to work. I will finish video after search warrant is executed. Oh, he's serious. Tim Davis, I'm coming by to see all the trucks. I'll be there, driver, when needed.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on over.
Is that? Oh, that's Tim Davis too. Cory, you are always hungry. Yeah,
He has a tapeworm.
I'm growing. I'm done growing up. I'm growing out now. I'm growing my Grinch belly. Always Trump. Always enjoy you guys. Thank you so much. Landscaper Bill, Rat Rod, Pit Bike. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would.
Breakfast for dinner.
Gosh, that's my favorite. I'll eat breakfast for lunch, breakfast and dinner.
I like breakfast for breakfast. I'm not the type that will go to Cracker Barrel and eat.
And I am. I get the Mama's pancake breakfast or whatever that is. And
that ain't me.
Gosh, I could eat breakfast for every meal.
Broken and Smoking. Y'all be interested in coming to West Tennessee for Rides for Rugrats charity show. First week of November every year. We've had over 500 vehicles last year.
Wow.
It's for kids, Christmas, and scholarship for trade school.
Wow.
Definitely something for us to think about. Like we were saying earlier, we haven't done our show schedule for this year, so we'll definitely maybe be a contender. We got to get together on shows this year and figure out where we're at. So, but thank you for putting that out there, and we'll definitely think about it. Southern Rival Automotive, hello from East Tennessee. We'll be at Spring Rod Run. We will see you there. Heather Shockley, thanks, Mike, for checking on him. Heather and Brian are still with us.
Oh gosh, all right.
Big Cat.
Big Owl,
Sorry.
California.
I have to tow maker look-alike tow boom truck. I made it way back in 1995. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So, he never did tell us if he was in California. He might have, but we missed it. Yellow Birch Farm. That's awesome. We live close and have mutual friends. Y'all are awesome. Thank you.
Where are you from?
He's on Yellow Birch Farm is where he's from. Gene Stroop. South Carolina loves you guys. Well, thank you so much.
Well, we love South Carolina.
Tom
McNichol.
Well, I couldn't read it because the whiteness of it in my arm.
What's your arm?
Hannah
Move
was
your
cooler
arm.
than Kane Brown.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
She's cooler than the flip side of a pillow. Lucky 4936-2. Hey, Hannah, you ever get your dance off against pudding?
No, but if it come down to it, I would definitely do that.
This little
I wouldn't even care if
George
I
Carr
lost.
put a cool little emoji.
Mike
Mike
like a dab.
Dodred. Really enjoy your show from Lithonia, Georgia. Brent Lance. I have a 3-phase plasma cutter thing. Thing is the size of your forklift. I have never used it because it's
Golly.
3-phase. Yeah, I never really. Everything cool is 3-phase.
Tell Jimmy good night. Jimmy,
Good night, Jimmy.
good night. God bless. Sweet dreams.
Tom McNichol. Rod Run will never die. This was our 31st year. Saw you, but couldn't catch up.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to meet you this year. Yeah, we don't plan on stopping going to the Rod Run either. Every spring and fall. It is such a good show and so much fun that, I mean, you just can't go wrong going to Tennessee.
Tim says steak and eggs all day. I would probably go for that. That sounds pretty decent.
No steak.
Lauren, do you guys still have the Wave Runner motorcycle? We do, but Miss Hannah blew it up.
I did not blow it up. It was blown up when I got on it. From Mike, actually. Cousin Mike blew it up. We'll blame it on him. You ought to see him on that thing.
What? Okay.
We found out it blows
Flames,
so-
and so the rest of the night, it's just blowing flames, and I'm like, that ain't gonna last
And
long.
now it won't.
So now
every
it
time
won't start.
starts, it's backfiring and it don't run for very long.
I thought
so-
about probably won't start now because it's been outside forever. I thought about trying to get it running one more time and just jumping it and just junking it, but
You could jump it into like a pond.
we still have that thing. It's kind of a death trap.
Well, I don't know why we didn't post. I don't think we posted the video. That thing pulled to the left a lot.
And we wrecked it.
Don't be saying we. My friend Winter.
We wrecked it. That's
Yeah.
because Winter can't drive.
Yeah, and
She
I told her,
smoked the
I
truck
said,
with it.
hey, we're at a show with nice diesel trucks everywhere. And I said, now listen, because she wanted to drive us around. I said, that thing pulls to the left, like hard. You pretty much have to put all your, weight on the right side. And she took off. We didn't get 10 foot, and she about took off Jen from Peace and Grease. She about took off Jen's leg, and she had that thing ran right into the front of Dude Fab Shop, Dude and Maddie, Dalton and Maddie, right into the front bumper of that. So, yes.
I got
Hi from Panama City. Do you guys still have? Okay. Hi from Arkansas, that I used to think was called Arkansas. You all are who love the channel. Well,
What is
thank you.
that?
What, are you seeing who can get closer
no
or
that
what?
emoji thing.
I don't know. It looks like a little in a soap, maybe. Maybe he's telling you to take a shower. I don't know. Hi from Panama City Beach. Chad. We know Mr. Chad. Cory, when are we going to work on the camper again? He'll bring some Maine lobster. Do you even eat lobster?
I'd probably eat that. Chad, I ain't working on that camper since you left.
He had you do all the dirty work. That's what he did.
It's in the backyard now.
Yeah, it's in the back, but it will be worked on. We have to get that thing done. I would like to have that one at Evil Shindig. Brent, well, you could be grown a dad bod. There you go. But need to be making.
A curtain climber. I think he's saying we need a baby.
I've never heard it called a curtain climber. Ryan Larson, what up from St. Paul? Well, hello. Yellow Birch Farm. I'm from Tazewell, Indiana. From Orleans.
I graduated high school in Orleans.
Now, where's Tazewell? I feel like that's pretty close. Eric, hello from
Nanacoke, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Kevin McPee. Do you think I'm forklift certified?
Of course he is.
Here comes our other cat.
Hello from the big town of Odin, Indiana. We actually, Jimmy, my stepdad, wow, shied. Yeah, he might be showing you his dark star here in a second. Yep, here it comes. Shied, get down. Okay, so Jimmy's family, Jim, my stepdad, is a Gore. And so I don't know if you know any Gores. They're from like Silverville area. And Shied likes those Grippos too. But we used to have the Gore reunion at Old Settlers, I think is what it was called. It was a, I don't know, like a little festival they had.
Just eat it.
Okay. Yes, Big Al. Yes, I did. I'm in the Mojave Desert, California. Not near those Palisade fires. Yes, I'm in California. Big Al. California is my channel. Okay. Greg Campbell. Cory, with all these projects, do you know how to not wear yourself out? No, you don't. He still wears himself out. God, wait, get this cat. Feed him on the floor. Gosh, Shy. That's the big cat. All right, he left his chip on the table. Clay Sampley, I think you should do a hard park with the Colorado Challenge like Cletus did with the Sparks. I never even seen that.
We'll have to watch that tonight. Thanks, Clay.
Allegiant Holster Co. Really enjoy y'all. God bless from equally snowy and cold Pennsylvania. Yeah, you guys probably got a lot more snow than us. I don't know. This has been a weird winter. Terry Russell, hey guys, love the show. I'd invite you to Lampasas, Texas, but y'all don't like Texas. Cold, LOL. Love watching y'all. When we went to Texas, it was the whole way down there, it's only like a 12-hour trip for us, and we turned it into 24 just on the way there because
We could have been to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, because we could have been probably to California, to Big Al.
Yeah.
But there were wrecks everywhere. We kept getting behind a ton of car pileups. I mean, it was wild, and we could only go like 45 miles an hour at the fastest until we got there. And even people from Texas were like, this is not right. So
it was not a good time.
Lauren was laughing. Tom McNichol. We met at Waynesville, the Black 49 Chop Top at the end of your video. Okay. El Mexicano Rios. Hello, my friends. Oh my gosh, my favorite couple. I'm here watching your videos from Chicago every Wednesday. Well, thanks. It's crazy to hear people say that. I mean, that's awesome. Anyways, Michael Simmons. Hey, the wife and I love watching, but for some reason she's fallen asleep. Holler at Pat, Cory. Do your best. Do your, how you wake Jayla up.
No.
Cory goes in there to wake Jayla up.
She's so mad at me.
And she hates it because every time he goes in there, he says something stupid. And he had to wake Jayla up for church yesterday. And he went in there with a cell phone, and
I put it on boat distress horns.
Yeah.
And act like it's a sinking boat, and she gets so mad.
So he was going, this is your captain. Your boat is sinking. And she woke up mad as can be.
She's so mad.
Oh, yeah. But Pat, I hope you wake up. If not, sweet dreams. I hope you get your beauty rest. I'm kind of jealous that you are sleeping right now. Kevin McPhee, hi from the east coast of Canada. Sell me your yellow International. No, that is the next one to be built, we think. The Dodge.
That's a Dodge.
You know what he means, or at least I knew what he means. The yellow crew cab. What other yellow crew cab do we have?
I had a yellow crew cab International. I done sold that one.
Let's see. Bucky from Missouri. Love you all and your videos. Can't wait to see Wild Bill finish. Well, I can't wait to see Wild Bill
I can't
finish.
wait for the snow to be gone.
Do you guys ever come to North Ohio? I got you for a place to stay. Well, Tim.
Forever over there.
Yeah. And Van Wert is when we go. Hey, everybody. That is the Teven show. And then Elaine LaFrance. Hello from Ontario, Canada. We love watching you guys. Gosh, we have a lot of, what do you call it?
Canadians.
Canadians. Hello from Roysburg, Pennsylvania. And hello from Tennessee. Gosh, we would move to Tennessee if we could. Now we have too much crap that we'd have to pick up and take out there. And it's just a lot. Okay,
Lawrence.
wait. You are still trying to figure platform to do a Mac R model, but be on the low altitude side. Altitude, golly. I'm thinking, are they talking about my attitude? Kevin Bailey. Hey, Cory and Anna. Hello, Kevin. What's our craziest build you want to build?
Federal.
Cory's is definitely the Federal.
Federal's going to be wild.
Me,
If I ever get to it.
I don't know. I really want to do that little car that we have out there. I don't even know what it is. A DeSoto, a Windsor, I don't know.
It's a Dodge Windsor.
But I would really, really, really love to do that with, it would be cool with the 12 valve and like a hood stack and on air ride. It would just be really cool. Like if you watch
I'll finish all this stuff and you go work on that.
Okay, yeah. But if you've seen like Saul Customs, they have a really cool car that's on air ride and it just looks really cool and clean. I would love to do it with that, but ours will definitely be a lot more patina. And there's a humongous black snake that we watched crawl up in that car.
That's definitely your car.
Yeah, I have to deal with every snake here. Oh, well, yeah, okay, so speaking of every snake here, if you love snakes, I'm sorry, close your ears, walk away.
Don't say too much.
I'm not going to say too much, but there was a humongous copperhead in the road, and it was in between our house and our neighbor's house. And so we called up Kurt, and we're like, hey, there's a big snake we need to go check out. What? Don't. So we needed to just go examine it. And so I've got my examining tools here, and Kurt comes out of his driveway with his examining tools, and I'm like, great, there's 2 more guys coming, which means I won't have to really examine the snake very much. Kurt is scared. Him and his son were more scared of the snake than Cory was, I think. He took one look at it and threw his examiner at it and ran away like it was just gonna. So then I had to get my little examining tools and look at it even closer. And then I had to break out the big examiner. The snake, we haven't seen it since, and I hope we don't. But I was really hoping that since there was 2 more guys coming to examine this thing, that I would not have to be the main scientist here, and I still had to be. So calling your neighbors when there's a snake is not really that much of a help. I have learned. I'll call Cliff next time, not Kurt.
I'm going to keep going.
What? Me?
Yeah,
I could tell them all about the
stuff.
snakes that I've examined.
Look how many things.
Well, then you keep going. You just keep talking.
I'm trying. Chase and Patina, come on down to Florida. And Darren will put Cory to work on the bus. You guys ain't got the bus fixed yet? I just needed like a little axle seal or something, didn't it?
What?
Julie.
You're telling them that, and then here we are with all these projects. They should be like, you ain't got that fixed yet? If you guys don't know who Chase and Patina is, they're a really cool channel.
They probably can't hear you over there, homie. It's cold in Canada. They stay inside, drink beer, watch videos, and feed the geese. Hello from Salem, Indiana. That ain't too far. I want to go to Tumbleweed. What's up from Tennessee? Hunter Harper. Not much. Kevin Bailey, you guys are awesome. We met you guys at the Ducktail Rod Run this year, and I couldn't imagine a nicer couple of people. Well, thank you, Kevin. That was very nice. You getting burned on your thingy?
Yeah.
Hannah's heating up her Pop-Tart. Scott Lee, I was driving through the country one day and drove past your house, stopped and took a selfie with your yard art and made my wife jealous. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so sometimes I wonder, the people that drive by here are like, oh my gosh, look at all that junk. But I think
if
it's
we
cool
drove
junk.
past a place like this, we'd be like, well, there's no trespassing signs. Let's go.
Not yet.
Yeah, we do have a rope up, so I guess that does steer people off. I don't know. I don't really know what people think whenever they pass our house, but I have had a lot of people that are like, is that you all out there? And they know exactly where we live because of all of everything that we have out there. Let's see. Did you go way down?
Yeah, I went to the bottom.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're not that far from the bottom. Okay, Richard Lee's hi from Adamstown. You two should just go live more often. Very fun. The cat, the chips, and Jimmy stories. We would love to go live more often, but it is hard because like Monday and Tuesdays are my 2 days off that we can film. And like Cory is pulling his hair out, stressed out because we a lot of times don't even know what we're going to be filming. But I enjoy going live too, just because we get to like interact with you guys. I wish you guys were all on your little screens too. But I don't know how to do that. We'll have a Zoom call with everybody. Everybody's screen will be like little tiny things.
As long as we're all cats.
Can't wait to see what you do with the school bus. Great show. Love everything you do. Hi guys. Charlie Lang. Do you guys plan to go back to Silas's and Kansas? I would love to. Will y'all please make a calendar? That would be awesome.
Silas's, honestly, when we went to Silas's, we didn't know we were going to Silas's. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We were just
Picking up a bus.
Yeah, we were in Kansas picking up Hannah's other Viking, and a friend from back home needed a school bus picked up. I said, yeah, I can pick it up. I'm going there. So it's kind of a win-win because he was paying me to go get the bus. So it's kind of like a win-win for us. We were getting his bus, but I didn't know Silas. He gives me an address. I show up at this place and then found out he did YouTube. I'm like, holy cow, this is cool. But Silas's was pretty cool.
And what's crazy, we met him in person. You would think he's really shy. No, not on his YouTube he ain't. He's like a whole new man.
The thing is, at Silas's, he's got a lot of cool stuff. And back home, we deal with rust and stuff. There, they didn't really have rust. So you'd see a truck. You'd be walking behind a truck, and you're like, man, this thing's got nice cab corners and whatever. And then you get to the front, and the front nose is cut off. It's like, but whatever. I mean, he was telling us if we didn't buy the welder rig when we did, he was getting to cut it up. So we saved the welder rig.
Where are you going? I'm trying to eat. You better be reading.
William Rowland, about that. Any babies from you two, you both would be great parents.
We would be good parents.
Yeah.
Jayla's our little baby right now.
Robert Stevenson, awesome evening from y'all from Mississippi. How y'all doing? Staying warm. Hopefully, pray this year brings you blessings overflowing. Always enjoy your videos. Well, thank you so much for all that. River Blaze says hello from Abilene, Texas. Love watching you guys. You're what makes Wednesdays great. Well, we appreciate that. Scott says, I was driving through the country one day, drove past your house, stopped and took a selfie. Okay, I read that one. So hello again, Scott. Hunter Harper says, what's up from Tennessee? Hello, Harper. Daniel Burgeon, Canola, Ryan. I'm sorry, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Hello from South Louisiana. Y'all should come down to Mississippi for cruising the coast. We have thought about that.
Yeah, we have
Daniel
heard a lot.
Burgeon says, Canucks. Scott Lee, hello from Salem, Indiana. Hello again.
Oh, that's when you said you want tumbleweed.
Love when I met y'all at the Rock Run. Well, thank you, Kenna. 11. Brent Lance. Oh, well, I'm saying everything again. Hold on.
That's why you start and you don't go down.
Chasing Patina, Big Al, Bluegrass Living. Do you all control your merchandise designs and shipping? You control your merchandise?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, for the most part, yes. We don't go through a huge company. My little sister works for us
Hannah's
and does
sister
that.
works for us, and she does all that kind of. Brad Hatch, you really need a right-hand man to help do the stuff that is off camera.
We do.
I agree. I like to find someone. I've hired people in the past. It just never really works out. And the thing with hiring someone full-time, sometimes I'm not here full-time, so I hate to put that on me where, say if I have someone working for me Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and then we travel a lot, going to shows and stuff, and I'd hate for me to be gone, them be working, and I don't know. It's just hard to find good help. So that's another thing. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll find someone that all that will work out. But
Oh, golly. Yeah, we did actually.
getting choked up.
On my Pop-Tart or what?
No, just got choked up.
We
Hannah
did
the
hire,
Snake Slayer.
Oh, gosh. That's
She didn't
Patina.
say she.
Yes, I am a snake examiner, is what I do. I like to examine them. Yeah. Kentucky Bluegrass.
As
Living.
Bad Chad says, Hannah got up at 7, but looks like a 10.
More
Oh,
like
yeah.
I got up and felt like a 1 and ended up a 2.
Dave RV says, hello from Western Canada. Love y'all. Great builds. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Daniel says, y'all must be reading YouTube comments.
Yes.
We are now, yes. Rodney Peoples, good night, guys, from Pell City, Alabama. Good night. Kelsey Hensley,
Oh, Kelsey, I didn't
Miss
know
you,
you
Hannah.
watched us.
I have to come up and see you. soon.
Yes, you do. I work
Is that
every
the girl
Wednesday.
that worked at Wings and Rings?
No.
Oh, who's that?
But remember we ran into her and her husband like a long time ago at Ponderosa Steakhouse. The only time I've ever been there. Or the Ponderosa.
Oh.
The buffet thing.
Oh, yeah.
But Kelsey, I only work all day Wednesdays and Thursdays now. And because weekends I never know if I'm going to be there or not.
Lauren wants to know what your favorite Pop-Tart is.
Man, that's
My favorite
that is-
snack?
Okay, Lauren, I think my favorite all-time Pop-Tart would have to be the Hot Fudge Sundae one. But I will eat the cookies and cream. I really like the generic brand Pop-Tarts. Like, if you go to Dollar Tree and it's not Pop-Tart brand, they're thicker and fluffier.
I don't like Pop-Tarts. They're weird.
Corey's favorite snack is probably beef jerky.
Honestly,
Or fruit.
I would just eat like celery and ranch. I'd be just content with that.
I wish I loved what Corey loved.
I honestly could live off like a vegetable tray. And I would just be perfectly fine. Just as long as I have ranch. But we don't have none of that here.
Well,
So
you
I had to
can
settle.
buy
I
it.
had to settle for barbecue chips.
You can
That
buy
was
that.
dinner. Was barbecue chips and a Pop-Tart for Hannah.
Yeah.
We're this, yeah. We're not getting out tonight.
No.
I'm just gonna tell you, my favorite food would probably be hot wings. I just really like some good old hot wings. You guys think it's pizza, but it's hot wings. Hello, Edward. I love it. I only say you're good, Scott. We don't care.
Yeah. People show up here and that is totally fine. Like, we don't mind, but when we're working and filming,
That's the hard.
it is hard.
That's when it's hard. Is we usually film Monday, Tuesday, and then when people stop by Monday and Tuesday, it's really hard to film when people are here.
Because you want to spend time with them, and of course they want to come hang out, and Corey wants to give them a shop tour and a
Junkyard.
the
tour.
junkyard tour. And usually people are here for about 2 hours, which is fine, and we don't mind that. But when we're trying to film and Corey's already like ripping his hair out, stressed out.
The reason we put a rope at the end of the driveway, it was more of the UPS and FedEx trucks, because what was happening was we'd be filming or whatever, and the FedEx truck would like fly up the driveway. And with Buckwheat being older, I used to take Buckwheat to work with me, so he gets really excited when he sees a UPS truck. And
He knows what that means.
Yeah, he knows he's getting a cookie, a dog treat. So the UPS truck, they would fly up the driveway, and I was kind of worried about Buckwheat getting hit because he just kind of lays wherever. So that was kind of one of the reasons. And the FedEx people, that's FedEx. they would just kind of put packages everywhere, and we couldn't find our packages. Well, they would just put them in like a random truck on the porch. One day it'll be here, one day it's there. Never really any consistency. So what we did was
Minnie has chewed up titles before.
Yeah. So what we ended up doing was we have a rope at the end of our driveway, big enough to get pretty much a school bus in. So you can pull a school bus in, then we have the rope. So it's a big area. So the FedEx truck or UPS will pass our driveway back up, and there's a pole at the end of the driveway now where the fence is, or the rope, and all the packages go in a box. So it makes it a lot more convenient because the FedEx and UPS drivers know that they're supposed to put the stuff in the box and not...
But they'll still put it on it and beside it.
Yeah, it literally says UPS or FedEx put stuff in box. And I understand stuff is too big to go in the box. But a lot of the stuff can go in the box, and they'll put it on top of the box, and then it'll be in the rain. I'm like... So that's the reason. But yeah, if you guys are in the area and want to take a selfie at the end of the driveway, knock yourself out. And the only other reason the fence was up was because one day we weren't here and we have cameras, and someone was going through all of our trucks. So just, you guys know how it is. I don't have to explain. But so yeah, if you guys are in the area and you pass our place,
yeah, don't be afraid to stop in. I mean, there's been a lot of people that have said, well, we passed your place, but we didn't want to bug you. And we appreciate that, but we honestly don't care if you want to stop in, say hey, but if we're working.
And the fence is up for Jehovah's Witnesses.
We already know Jesus.
The other thing is I have another driveway that the junkyard's in. Now I got people going back there, and they're like,
they probably
we're
get
looking
back
for the
here.
house. And I'm like, there's no house back here. It's just all my junk.
Yeah.
So,
okay, go ahead.
I got on a rant.
Chasing Patina. Y'all got the best rusty gold out there. Well, thank you. We
Darren
do appreciate our collection.
Darren and Julie are little gangsters. They got a YouTube channel. It's called Chasing Patina. He's got a really cool bus they bought. It's probably the best Patina bus I've ever seen. It was yellow, and then it was a church bus, so it was white, but the white has flakened off about 90% of it, but it's got a really cool look. You should check it out. So go over to Chasing Patina and check out their stuff. I guess it's on there, right? We got a question earlier, who do we watch? We watch a lot of people when we have time. The finding time is the thing.
Yes.
Like tonight,
we try to support our friends who have YouTube and try to stay caught up with them. But it is really hard because every night we're editing. And like tonight, after we get off here, we're going to be editing what we filmed today. So it is really hard because you don't really have a normal life.
Tuesday nights are our busiest nights. So
yeah, we'll be up till 2 a.m. editing. And then we wake up early Cory does. And he'll be editing again, and we like do the final draft, and it's just honestly it's hard. Like at family things now, you'll see us in like a corner trying to edit the video, and
we'll be on the road, and I can't edit driving like in the passenger side, so we'll be a pilot, be taking a poop, and I'm editing.
just said that.
Well, I mean, just edit wherever you can. It's true.
So then we're just taking up a truck area.
You'll be at Lowe's and you hear, "What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel." That's
and then
me.
You hear, "What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel."
Can I do like
Cory films like?
I'll tell you what.
5 intros.
Intros are the hardest thing.
Like if I'm not in the video, if I am at work, say I work like a full long week, and Cory's like, "I'm gonna have to record without you." That's totally fine. You do that. But then whenever I go to edit the video, he'll be like, "What's up, guys? Welcome." What's up, guys? Welcome back. And I'm like, how many of these are there? Just go ahead and tell me. because I need to prepare myself because there's a ton of
That's the
videos.
That's the hardest part is an intro, and then you guys be watching like a 35, 40-minute video. Well, that's, say, an hour video is a 2 hour of editing, or 2 hour video to begin with. If you have 2 hours video,
you have 1 hour video,
It's a
there's
30.
probably 2 hours of video content in there, and we try to chop it down for you guys
and
to
you're
only
looking
be an
at
hour.
a minimal of
6
hours to edit a video. So tonight I'll probably work on it till midnight. Well, if I got off here now,
Yeah.
work on a video till midnight. And then since it's Monday, it won't be too critical. But Tuesday night, I'll just stay up and
I look like a gnome.
a little sexy gnome.
Look like a little yard gnome. My hat.
All right, I got on the thing off on a rant.
Okay.
Greg says the snake in the glove box on the last video scared the trap out of me.
Good.
LOL, great jump scare.
Good.
Oh, thank you. Paul says hello from Boston. Hello, Paul, Chad. Are y'all still alive? Yep, we're here.
If you're seeing us, yes.
Mark,
Oh,
especially Pop-Tarts. Hey,
we did answer your
yours was the first question on Wednesday's video.
about
so
the 41, and yes, we will be taking it
Don't-
off.
he's got to find out.
Yes,
on
we
the-
will be taking it off right. But I think you
God.
said something about Windrock, and we will. I'm sure Windrock
to
will
blow
be.
my eardrum out.
I'm sure Windrock will be in the future, but just not Waldron's Ridge. If you have done that, I praise you for doing that. I walked it. We had a TJ that was not capable of doing it, so we had to do the bypass. But just walking Waldron's Ridge was scary enough. Would you get
Well,
your?
you're like,
Well, you're like all the way up in
I
that.
can't read them. They're tiny little letters. When you're live, you don't have to edit. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that is the good part about going live.
That's why we ended up going live, because we were like, we'll just go for it.
Yeah.
Love watching you guys. I am not far from Brent Lance. Got a
Oh.
Greyhound from Brent. Awesome. So you'll
That's
see
cool.
one of our trucks there. He's a good guy. That's what Phil said. Well, I'll
From
agree.
Vermont.
Hello from Vermont. Thank you, Jake. We have a large Father's Day car show. Need an excuse to visit Canada.
Oh gosh, have you ever been to Canada?
No.
I've been one time, and it was just to go on the Canadian side of Niagara Falls, and it was a lot prettier over there.
Well, David says hello from Texas. Brent says from Phil Fox. Charlie Lang says here from Elmira, New York. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Charlie. Brent says you'll wreck my street cred. Doug, there has been a ton of old cars and trucks. Oh gosh, tons of old cars and trucks in a field 3 miles north of Detroit, Kansas.
Deerfield, Kansas, and I tell you what, Kansas has. It's like when we went there to go see Hardcore Fab and Silas. It was like mandatory that every street had to have a farm truck on it. It was wild.
Yeah. Chris says, hey guys, you guys drive Hannah second gen anymore. We actually just got it kind of going. Thought the computer was out of it, but we flashed it and scanned it when we finally had time. And then the 4-wheel drive didn't work. We actually fixed the 4-wheel drive today. So,
But Chris, I will tell you, I haven't drove it since probably June or July. And it was because I was afraid it would leave me stranded. It was kind of acting like, it's done it once before and we fixed it. It was
like
just
a dead
the fuel
pedal for a
filters.
second or something.
But yeah, it was almost like you are not on the fuel. I mean, I'm constantly on the fuel, same, amount of fuel, and then
you know what's wrong with it?
all of a sudden it'll back off, like I let my foot off.
You don't have a 12 valve, and it's a problem.
Oh golly.
12 valve or no valve?
But we are actually planning on taking the second gen to Tulsa, trailering whatever we have.
We're gonna make Hannah's second gen our first giveaway.
No, we ain't. That's my second gen is my baby, and it's my favorite thing we have.
Hello on the rocks. Destination Yeehaw. I like that name.
Yes,
you're
you're
live.
live.
Good day from Brisbane, Australia. What's up, mate? That's what they would say there, I bet. Kokomo Joe, love you guys. Thank you. Name that classic car. I want to hang with Hannah. She's awesome. Christina from What the Rest.
Oh, I like that.
Hello.
What the Rest. Yeah, we can hang out.
Randy
Absolutely.
says, I'm coming close to you guys in a couple of weeks, heading to Erie, PA to get a trailer, I need to stop and say, hey,
Come on in. Yeah, just
we'll
message.
put you to work. Well, message us if I ever look at my messenger.
Yeah, me too. I've got over 300 messages on Facebook, and I just get overwhelmed. I mean, I don't know how people keep up with their messages because even on here, I'm like,
Edward says, you guys call Patina here in Western Pennsylvania. We call it rust. Brennick says, hi from Louisiana. Kevin Bailey, you guys should go do a video of nothing but Cory's bloopers. God, there would be a lot of them.
There'd be a lot
Come
of
on
farts
down
in
to
there.
Cruising the Coast, Gasser Nationals at the Dragway, boiled crawfish, great cars. You guys are making me hungry. Good night from Louisiana, Brennick Lancaster. Cotton, did you call the guy about the N-Series record that I sent you in the pictures?
Yes, we actually got...
No, I didn't. I never called him.
No, but you mean the one over by Sneedville?
Yeah.
No, but we have friends that are in Sneedville, and they went and looked at it, and
They got us.
What?
I want that truck too, but I can't. Trying to stay home, and I need to rescue that too.
My hair is so sad.
I need to hire someone that can just go
On the
run
road.
around and.
I would like to be that person because I stay up forever and I drive. So if he just hired me to go pick up vehicles, I really think I could do
The
it.
pay's not that good.
No, I know. That's why I don't want to do it.
Ronnie Boynkin, what's up, homie?
He called me.
He needs a CWC sticker. He's got jokes.
Yeah.
Mr. Ronnie just had some back surgery. If you guys notice, our big school bus says CWC on the side. Ronnie has a little sticker business, so he did that.
And Ronnie,
your
I hope you're
videos
feeling
rock as
good.
much as Cory and Hannah. Oh, I see. Kenny Patterson saying hello, Christina.
Oh, that's
so she must
awesome.
have her on little YouTube. Dean Winder, hey, Cory and Hannah, awesome content. Keep up the great work. Queensland, Australia. That is crazy.
Golly. Cory's favorite snack is
do.
ranch. It really, I tell you what, he could probably drink that stuff. It's gross, and like I hate the smell of it. And when he eats
It's
the
not
salad
just
right
because
next
you
to
don't
me,
like it don't mean it's
it
gross.
like makes me gag because he loves everything just covered in ranch. So, or like if I go to dip a fry in his buffalo
I'll
sauce,
eat French fries.
it's mixed in with ranch and it's gross.
Ranch is
So,
great with everything.
No, I just can't handle the smell. I'm a weird.
Any vegetable.
It's not even a texture thing.
French fries, chicken wings,
Well, I guess it is.
potato
a texture
wedges, cheesy potato wedges.
Thing. Yeah, but Cory ain't picky at all,
Oh.
except for sweet potatoes.
Well.
He don't like sweet potatoes in his burrito.
That's another story. I went to this burrito place and I didn't feel good. But
You had COVID.
I had
You
COVID.
just got over COVID.
well, that's not feeling good.
But I think what show was it?
It was Mother Trucking. I was there and there was this burrito place. I'm like, man, that sounds really good. Like a little pop-up thingy, food truck. And I was like, burrito sounds pretty good. I'll get a burrito. And they had so much, they had too much on the menu. So, and we were in a hurry because
I
we
just
had a
get
line
meat
of
and
people.
cheese, yeah.
So I said, you know what, just surprise me. That's fine. And even if I don't like it, it'll be fine because I have COVID, so I won't be able to taste it. So that just surprised me. I was thinking surprise me as in chicken, steak, and shrimp, and some sour cream.
Yeah,
I
they
was
really
good with that.
surprised him.
So we pay for our meal, go sit down. I take a bite of this burrito.
Now keep in mind, Cory can't taste nothing because
yeah.
he lost his taste and smell.
I have COVID. I don't now. Then I couldn't taste it, so I bite into this burrito. I don't even know if I can tell you the story. It was that gross. It was a sweet potato burrito. It was nothing in it other than sweet potato. It was just a tortilla full of sweet potato.
But he couldn't
I hate
see
sweet
it.
potatoes. It was like the texture of a sweet potato. It was.
But he bit into it and he couldn't even taste it. But the fact that he knew what it was, he couldn't eat it. So then he had to eat half mine. And
It was the grossest $15 burrito I've ever had.
Yeah. So Pop Tarts or toaster strudel.
Lauren, if you want to send
Golly.
me a bottle of ranch, I'll
I
use
would
it.
have to go with a Pop Tart.
What if I might like Pop-Tart if I put ranch on it?
Pop Tart or toaster strudel, Cory? Cory would probably go with the
Toaster
toaster
strudel. We got
for sure.
that's what I eat for breakfast. Toaster strudels.
Christina says, thanks, Kenny.
Well,
I'm gonna have to look up her.
Well, she's
name
saying
that.
she's saying that to that guy.
Baby, I know.
No, I'm just messing.
I'm gonna have to look up her channel.
Kindleville.
Name that I support.
I don't know. We're in Mitchell, Indiana. Look up I feel like name that classic car. She's a celebrity.
That's what I'm
Go
thinking.
look her up.
That's what I'm doing.
Everybody right now, let's go look up name that classic car. What she got? Oh.
Well,
That's classic car quiz.
I know that.
How do we find you?
Yeah, Christina, how do we find your channel? Because I typed in name that classic car and it is showing like classic car quiz. If you can see that.
We'll figure it. She gonna tell us. I'm guessing you guys sold the square body. Yes, sir. We sold it.
Our friends Brian and Heather.
It's in Tennessee now.
It's Heather's.
It's owned by Turtle David.
Yeah.
It's our
Heather's
friend's uncle.
Well, golly, if that first one that I just passed was Christina, I know why she's popular. Hang on. I'll show you when she comes back up.
It's her?
I don't know.
I love what you guys do. You make it even better. You all bring being Christians, no cursing at all time. Well, thank you so much. I just don't really feel like there's a need to be adding in extra words. I can hardly talk anyway, so I don't need to add cuss words to it. Where was that?
I can't find it now. But man, I tell you what, if that was Christina, I know why she's popular.
What's up, homie? Ralph says that. Thank you, Joe, for your kind words earlier. Name that classic car. Intros are difficult. Totally understand. She does YouTube or something.
I know. I need to find her. Look, this is what
she probably already.
This is what showed up, and that's why I said, "Oh golly, if that's Christina, I know why she's popular."
She probably already commented, but I got to get there.
Oh, okay.
I hate editing.
Fat Lip Fab. I hate editing.
He has to do something too. You need to hire a camera person and editing crew. I agree. We've thought about that, but that goes back to
being able to.
If I want to go to Taco Bell at 10:30, then I'm restricted.
Oh gosh, Carly's watching. Look, this is what you look like.
God bless. That was a bad.
Golly. Oh gosh.
Great.
Now I'm embarrassed.
For you or for me?
For both of us, but mostly you.
Greetings from Japan. I'm just going to do a half face.
Stop
I'm turning red. I'm embarrassed. Big Al still on here. Hello, Japan. I love those 5'10". Big Al.
Oh, Carly said, don't be embarrassed.
Great. You guys see
I didn't know that my friends watched us.
You guys see my receding hairline at this angle? No, I'm really embarrassed.
Well, I told you you're like up here like this.
Well, here, you guys can look at this lamp.
Cory, turn that back around. Turn the car around. Okay, anyways.
Back shots tonight.
What's that?
What do you think?
Oh.
Ain't got no guess.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, we're getting slapped. Okay. Wade Berry tells you, hello, gorgeous.
Golly.
Jeez. Okay. Okay. I forgot what that was. Okay. Hello from Backshot.
Hello from Backshot.
Okay, go. Okay. Stop. No, listen, sometimes when we're recording, this happens. We can't stop laughing at each other. So whenever you see something cut, it's usually because we're laughing because someone farted or something. So
Terry,
don't even act like that because that happened.
I don't fart. Terry.
I know
From
Terry.
Kansas.
Yes.
I like Terry.
Terry.
I miss Terry.
He said, we can talk. Hi there. Well, hello, Terry. We've missed you, and we need to come back to your junkyard because
Terry
I am
is cool.
still after that Yugo.
Oh, that red thing?
Yeah.
Well, maybe after your back shots, you can go do that. Told my wife I want to have paint a Patina my white.
Oh, gosh.
Whoa, man. They want you to paint a 2002 trimmer, Patina.
A trimmer? What's a trimmer?
A Ford trimmer.
What is
Hannah's
that?
trying to recover a Ford truck.
Never even heard of that.
It's just like a trim, like a model.
Okay. Casper. Okay, well, I would love to patina a new
Indonesia.
vehicle.
I'm up on this thing because I'm trying to read the comments, so that's why I look like a dork. Rusty, hello from Victoria, British Columbia. Hello, Rusty. Kevin Bailey says, hey, Hannah, I shared a really cool school bus with you on Messenger. That is for Hannah. Don't open her Messenger.
Yeah, I've given up on Messenger. Poor George. There's this man named George. He's probably messaged me
100 times.
Oh gosh, I guarantee 5 times a week, every week, and I never respond to him, and I feel bad.
I'd like to say the best way to reach us is somehow, but I don't know what the best way is.
Maybe a telegram. I don't know. I'm honestly overwhelmed whenever I get on like Facebook. If I just want to scroll, then I feel bad because I'm like, gosh, I need to respond. But then,
What the Rust is our channel name. There we finally go.
Gosh, okay.
Don't we already have that? What the Rust?
I don't know. Let me look.
Gary Nill, how's Daniel doing at Resurrected? I haven't talked to Daniel since.
Okay, Cory gets really awkward.
Well, I just don't know if they know. I guess.
What do you mean if they know?
They want to know how Daniel is.
Yeah, they would obviously say Daniel and Brittany.
Okay.
But Cory gets really awkward when it comes to that kind of stuff. He just doesn't ever know what to say. So we really do need to check in on him. We just haven't. And
we'll make that a priority tomorrow.
Yes.
It's What the Rust. Okay. So did you find that?
No, I'm looking it up.
Big Al, I already went over and subscribed to it. Keep scrolling up when you put it in, and you'll find it. It's in the same looking thing as her face on the comments. Big Al. Okay. Well, I have to go back and find her now. You two make us such a great team. Thank you. You guys have a good they have a good channel. Kenny says that. Big Al, its name, that classic car needs to be in it. Okay, Big Al. Fat Lip Fab, will you guys be at Rats at the Beaver this year? I would like to do Rats at the Beaver. We might try to, we got to come up with our show schedule, so I don't want to say no, because we don't know. Dell, do you have any wheels for a 71 F600 not split?
Okay, let me see what the rest.
Well, I'm sure I'll find them. Are we at the bottom finally? Lonnie, How to Reach You is by Carrier Pigeon.
That is correct. Yes.
Lonnie's DJ service. What's better, C7 Cat or 7.8 Isuzu Diesel Duramax?
I'm gonna go with.
Let's go with C7 Cat.
Well, I was gonna go with the 7.8.
Lonnie, if you're on here, did you catch it in that video at when we were in North Carolina? I don't know if you caught it or not, but we were. This is kind of a cool story for you. When we were in North Carolina, we had that load of stuff, and we went to a place, and they needed medical supplies, and we didn't have medical supplies. We didn't think, because that load on the bus, we didn't have medical supplies. So we went on to another place, and we got rid of like some dog food and some paper stuff and like that. Well, when we got the bus unloaded, you sent us a box. It was from you. And it had medical supplies in it, so it was really cool. On our way back, we were able to drop your box that you donated off at that church. So I thought that
we're like in desperate need of it. So.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool, and I'm glad you're on here. So maybe if you didn't catch it in that video, because we said something about it, but it's cool that you're on here and we're able to tell you that that box you donated did go into good hands, and it was kind of a God thing how that worked, because we did it. Have it, and then we did have it.
Yeah, well, we didn't even have time to open
stuff. We didn't open your box because we were in a hurry to get there.
Yeah, so we just threw it in the bus, and then it was just crazy because after we unloaded all that we had in the bus at this church that needed paper products, they could only accept paper products because their floor was caving in. So anyways, I opened the box and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's medical supplies. So we were able to give that to that church, and they were super happy and thankful. So I know it, got put to a good use.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you at?
We're done.
We're done. Okay, Village Customs just made a big post about Rat Rod Show. Gonna Dobat?
You're going to Dubat, Charlotte Auto Fair in April. I think I need to do Rats at the Beaver. Not like it's not close to me. Hunter says, y'all got my neighbor who builds hot rods watching y'all. He just put a 40s Ford body on a 7.3 dually. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Lonnie said, I seen that. That was amazing. God was them, and I thank you guys. I am looking forward to meeting you both. Well, thank you. Absolutely, the 41 at Matt's Off-Road Games. You should build a wrecker for the wrecker games. That would be cool. I really do want a wrecker. I think that would be pretty cool. Well, thank you, John Johnson, for your donation. Clay's going to sleep.
Clay says, well, we probably should get off here too because we have a lot of editing to do.
Yeah, I got to go find some.
Super chat started. What is a super chat? How do we get on that?
I don't know.
Hunter said super chat started. I don't know what that means. You guys, we really are doing good just to be doing what we're doing.
How to get on super chat?
I don't know. But neither of us have ever been able to figure out a whole bunch of stuff on like our phones. So we're doing good to get what we're doing for you. A lot of people ask us what kind of editing thing we use, and all we use is iMovie. We edit everything on our phone. And we're doing good to do that. So when people are like, oh, you ought to use CapCut or, you know, a different editing app, we would love to, but that would be like teaching a third grader to type all over again. It would be really, really hard. Pat O'Brien, missed live. Love your channel. You two are awesome. Keep up to the awesome content. Well, thank you.
DC Auto, you still got to do the step side. I just got to get it done.
Okay. Hello, my two favorite people. How are you? Oh, well, that is awesome to hear. Thank you. We're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Chasing Patina. Y'all have a great night. Good bless you. God bless you. Well, if you're going to bed, good night. Sweet dreams.
I think I'm about ready for bed.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired.
Gosh. Okay. What do you guys think about the truck meet in Van Wert, Ohio? I kind of touched on that earlier. It's one of my favorite shows, but it is a more younger crowd and wild show. I never seen nothing like it last year. While they were doing burnouts, a woman just got excited and just showed everybody. So it was wild, but it is a good time. And you just stay at the campgrounds. We always camp because then you never have to leave, and it's just an awesome good time. But like I said, it's a younger and more wilder crowd, so I wouldn't bring anything super nice because they're all doing burnouts all through the cruise route and all that. So yeah. Okay, thank you all for sharing your time with us. Y'all are awesome. Okay, well, thank you, and I love all the y'alls in here.
The Hearse. As soon as I get everything else done, the Hearse is coming in.
All right, put on the John word and be the first Big Al, California. Okay, just getting in. Well, darn it, we're about to just be getting out.
Yeah, we're about done.
Yeah, we've been on here for
127 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's two.
Gosh, that's 2 hours.
60 be 120, yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 hours. Golly, you guys have stayed with us that long. Bless you all. That's exciting. I never thought that would happen.
Well, I guess we'll probably head off here.
Would you like to say the prayer we say with Jayla? Now I lay me down to sleep. Anyways, all right. Well, don't forget to pray, and have a good night. We'll see you all Wednesday.
Well, hold on before they go.
Oh,
Let me make sure I know how to get
people are
off
saying
here.
good night.
Okay, well.
I think you would just hit that
Don't
X.
hit it
wouldn't you?
yet.
I'm not. Indeed, we have one and no editing. Hey, y'all missed out. Sorry. Well, that's okay. There will be a next one.
Carly.
Good night. Good night from the other side of the country. Carly, good night. I cannot believe you watch us.
County.
County.
Golly.
Well, we're on this side of the country, like in the country, and she's on that side, so
Carly.
it would make sense.
She's not
Anyways,
on there.
Carly, all right, well, now everyone's saying good night. So, yes, we are in southern Indiana. Dave Hottenstein. But anyways, yes, so we are going to bed because Corey's eyes are turning red and we still have to edit. So
I gotta go. What?
I don't know. What do you got to go do?
Well, I thought
At
Mr.
10:30
Beast
at
was
night.
on tonight, but today.
No.
Hannah's gotta watch Farmer Needs a Wife.
Yeah, a farmer takes a wife or
Whatever.
whatever. I just started watching that. And I just cannot believe all the city girls they put in that show for a farmer.
Well, guys, have a good night. We appreciate each and every one of you guys.
Yes.
And we're making progress in the shop.
Yeah, not a lot, but we are.
We did get exhaust on the Grumman today, so I'm pretty excited about that. Mm-hmm. It looks good. We cut a big hole in the side of it, even.
Yeah, cutting a hole in the Grumman was kind of really intimidating, but it looks super good. So we're excited to show you guys that Wednesday.
Golly,
look, we're losing them. You got to tell them good night.
All right, we lost a bunch of people. See you later.
All right.
Oh.
In Jesus Christ's name, I come right now to comfort those in need, and God bless them. Amen. Big Al.
Amen. Good
Amen,
night.
Big Al. On that note, we'll leave you all.
How do I?
I don't know.
Yes.